Hello, my name is Steven. I'm the Executive Director for the York County SPCA. This is Katie, Operations Manager. And Katie and I wanted to create a video, a 4-part series video, focused on a specific concept and activity that occurs here at the York County SPCA, and that's length of stay. And the reason why we wanted to create these videos is because we want to just be more open with the community about the activities that are happening here so that we can show you all the work and thought that goes into getting these animals out of the building as efficiently as possible. And so length of stay really is an interesting peek behind the curtain about all the key operational activities that occur here at the shelter. And so we're going to talk about length of stay over 4 series of videos. So what is length of stay? Length of stay is a really simple concept. It's basically the amount of time that an animal stays within our sheltering system. And we say sheltering system because there's animals in the building, but there's also animals in foster that are still under our care and supervision until we find them a loving home. So that's what we mean. And so length of stay is a calculation that we make to make sure that we're paying attention to how long an animal's here, and it helps us craft an efficient route out of the building. And so it's a really important metric that we follow. So the longer an animal, and the reason why it's important is because the longer an animal stays in the building, the more likely they are to, for their health to deteriorate. That could be physical health, so they catch a virus or a disease that could extend their length of stay, or a behavioral, so their mental health could decline because, a shelter is a tough place for an animal to be. And we try to make their stay here as comfortable as possible. But what's important is that we get them into a loving permanent home as quickly as possible. So another question that we see a lot when it comes to talking about an average length of stay is people will ask, how long can an animal stay here? Implying until we euthanize that animal. And the answer to that question is the animal stays here for as long as they need to. And we work with them and put as much resources and attention into that animal so that they can find a successful, loving home. So we are a busy shelter. We're the only animal shelter for all of York County. And because we have thousands and thousands of animals coming to the shelter, the reason why we track length of stay is because we don't want to unintentionally overlook an animal and make their length of stay be longer than it needs to be. So we really actively and proactively manage for length of stay and moving animals through the system as efficiently as possible. So, Katie, will you give us our numbers? What are the averages here? Tell us about what last month, September's average length of stay was.
So in September of this year, we had 18 days for dogs. So on average, our dogs were here for 18 days before they found a loving home, and our cats were at 32 days.
Okay. And what is our year-to-date length of stay average so far?
So far for 2025, our year-to-date for dogs is 29 days, so about 1 month. And for cats, it's 33 days, also about a month.
Okay, and then last year, how does that compare to last year?
Compared to last year, our length of stay for dogs was 30 days, and for cats, it was 35. So it is averaging just about the same as last year.
Yeah, it looks like, and that's been true for the last couple of years too.
Yeah.
All right, so those are the general concepts of length of stay. And in the next video, we're going to talk about how do we manage for length of stay, ideally getting that average to be as low as we possibly can, as properly as we can. So, and before we end the video, we want you to notice that we're wearing these Pit Bull Awareness Month shirts. So these shirts, buy the shirts. Hopefully you will. That'll help us raise awareness for how awesome Pit Bull-like dogs are. And it also helps raise money for the York County SPCA. So we'll see you in the next video.